Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to LeBron Insider. Today we got a story that's going to spark some debate, and it all started when Shaquille O'Neal was asked about his all-time NBA starting five. You might be expecting a lineup with some of the biggest names in basketball history, but what you won't find is LeBron James. That's right, four-time NBA champion, four-time Finals MVP, four-time league MVP, and the league's all-time leading scorer, snubbed from Shaq's dream team. Can you believe it? So let's dive into why Shaq left out the king. According to Shaq himself, he needed a shooter on his team, which brings us to Stephen Curry at point guard. You gotta love that pick. But what about the next guy? Why did Shaq choose Kobe Bryant over LeBron? It turns out, Shaq is going to Kobe because he helped raise him. That's right, Shaq thinks of Kobe as a dog, but not in a bad way. He knows what Kobe can bring to the table, and that's exactly what Shaq was looking for in his second pick. Now, when it comes to the three spot, you'd think LeBron would be the obvious choice. But nope, Shaq goes with Michael Jordan. And let me tell you, this is a bold move. Jordan is widely regarded as one of the greatest players ever, and Shaq knows that. But here's the thing, when asked about his starting five, Shaq acknowledged that LeBron didn't make the cut. He even poked fun at some of the inevitable backlash from fans who are going to disagree with him. "I don't know how your guy's going to edit it," Shaq said, "but let's just say I did that to somebody that didn't like us, and then they'll lead off with Shaq excludes LeBron. And it causes, like, unnecessary beef. I hate doing these lists because I don't want people to think I'm dissing them." Now, I know some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, how can Shaq leave out LeBron when he's basically naming the greatest players ever in basketball? But let's take a closer look at what Shaq is trying to say. He wants a shooter, and that's Curry. Then there's Kobe because of his past relationship with Shaq. But why Jordan? That's where it gets interesting. Shaq says that Jordan brings an air of competition to the table, which he believes would push Kobe to be his best self. And then there's Tim Duncan, five-time champion, and finally, Shaq himself, four-time NBA champion and dominant force on the court. Now, we know LeBron didn't make the starting five, but what's interesting is that he did land third in O'Neal's list of the top 10 greatest players ever. And let me tell you, that's a serious nod to the king. So while Shaq might have left out LeBron from his starting lineup, he still acknowledges his greatness. In conclusion, this story is a great reminder that opinions on basketball are always going to be subjective. We can't blame Shaq for choosing the players who resonate with him. After all, it's his team. And who knows, maybe someday we'll see a rematch between LeBron and Shaq's lineups. Until then, let us know in the comments, do you agree with Shaq's starting five, or do you think the king deserves more love?